Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Oh, spring has finally sprung. I am so happy. It has been warm this week. The sun is shining right now. What is the temperature right now? It's 31, but it's supposed to go up till 60 today, and it's only 7:20 a.m. So hopefully that will be the case, and I can go sit out on the porch and hopefully not encounter anyone. I'm not very happy with my neighbors right now. So anyway, um, yeah, I redid the porch out there. I did it. I showed you in a previous video, and it looks really nice. And I haven't sat out there yet. Been sleeping a lot again. I'm just a sleepy girl, but it's been a pretty quiet week. I did a lot of good things this week. Number one, I lost another 3 pounds. So since January 29th, I've lost 17 pounds. And I'm so proud of myself. Cheers! This is my Slim Fast shake. And I've got strawberries and bananas in here, and it tastes so good. Let me take a swig. I'm a little bit hungry, so there's that. And I tell you something, I'm not doing anything drastic. I'm not on any crazy diet. All I'm doing is cutting down on my portions, cutting out sugar, cutting out bread. And that has done the trick. I love bread, big bread lover, but when I got up to 295, it was like, no, absolutely no. So immediately I took out no more cookies, no more ice cream. I took everything bad out of the house. I go by the cookie aisle and I'm so tempted, but I don't go there. I did get some snacks from Amazon. I need to order a few more because I can't find, the store doesn't seem to have any of these Slim Fast, uh, diabetic uh, snacks. So I'm going to get them again from Amazon. As far as that goes, I've been taking my numbers now for like more than 2 or 3 weeks. And from all the research I've done, uh, barring a few really high levels, my levels are pretty normal for an adult my age. So I think I can get over the fear that I do have diabetes. I really don't think I do, because with all the research I've done, the numbers I have are pretty normal. So I think that's a good thing. And I'm just, it doesn't help. It does help to lessen your sugar intake to lose weight. It really, really does. And just be smart about it, you know. My numbers are pretty much normal for adults. Fasting should be below 100. Mine have been at the highest 135, but most of them were around 110, 115, which isn't horrible, you know. And then after a meal, it's supposed to be less than 180. And mine's have been within 140 to 160 maybe. So I think I can be rest assured that I'm good and just keep on with the diet. I've lost 17 pounds. I lost another 3 pounds this week. And the difference this week is I stayed away from the Kellogg's cereal. Even though the Kellogg's brand with strawberries is supposed to be one of the better cereals for you, they are carbs. And like last week, I didn't lose any weight because I ate a lot of cereal. This week I had none and I lost 3 pounds. So I think that is the big key, to try to cut down on your carbs. I got some frozen dinners this week because I just felt a little lazy when I went shopping. So what I did was I got the Atkins meals. I don't know how they're going to taste, but they are low in carbs. And that's what I want to concentrate on, is lowering the carbs, because that really seems to be the key in my weight loss. So, and I'm eating a lot of fresh fruit, as you know. Every time I go, I get those little fruit cups from the deli area, and it's just been really working. I have not been exercising. So, for people who don't like to exercise, you really should, but I'm pretty lazy too when it comes to exercise. If you at least cut down your portions to half, maybe. Yesterday, I was afraid that I would gain weight because I actually had gotten a steak. I haven't had a steak in so long. And it's just one of those little ones, It was I guess about this big. I was only going to eat half, but I love steak so much that I ate the whole thing. And I had a bunch of mushrooms with it. I love to saute some mushrooms in the pan with some soy sauce and onion salt and a little bit of butter, and it always tastes so good. So that's what I had yesterday, and I was afraid. Be afraid when you get on that scale. And I was so pleased that I was down to 277 from 295. Amazing. You can do it if you really, really become very, very strict about your intake, about what you intake. You can do it. Believe me, you can do it. And this will happen either when you get on the scale like I did and see that you're only 5 pounds away from 300 pounds when you're only 5 foot. Yeah, that is a big wake up call. Or if you go to the doctor and he says, okay, your sugar is so way up, you're going to die if you don't go on a diet. It takes extreme things like that. But let's try not to get to the extreme things. You know what I mean? Because, being overweight isn't just, I don't mean to body shame, but for me, it's ugly. Okay. I don't like my body. I hate my body because everything on me is below the waist. You don't see it in my videos, but I am an elephant on the bottom of my body, basically. I mean, it all starts at my hips. My hips, my butt, and my legs is where all this weight goes to. Of course, it goes everywhere. My boobs are a little bigger, and you can see the fat arms and all that. But that will take exercise, which I need to get back to for my arms. So, yeah, I really need to work on my arms and my legs if I ever get the motivation to get back into my chair exercises. I don't know what the deal is. But as you know, I wasn't really feeling that well this week. So then my old phone case was getting pretty gnarly. It started falling apart. So I just spent a few dollars for a new phone case. And my other one was a pink blingy one. And this is a mint green one. Isn't that pretty? And it matches my purse. I'm such a girly girl. Yes, I'm a girly girl. This purse, okay, I originally ordered a pink one about 2 years ago in uh, this style because I loved it so much. I had it for quite a while, and then finally one of the straps broke, and I had glued it, but eventually it just came apart again. I love this purse. I got it from Amazon. It's got a front pocket right here, and it's got two different areas on it. It's got a nice inside. It's got a pocket right here for your phone if you want to put it in there. Pretty much very nice. I've got my wallet and my calendar in here, and I usually put my phone in there as well. And then in the back, there's another back pocket right here. And this has the normal little pocket in it for your cosmetics or whatever. And really nice, very nice purse. And then it's got this snap in the middle. I'm not really sure what you would do in the middle. I don't put anything in the middle because I don't want to overloaded. That's kind of happy with my pink purse. I overloaded it and the straps finally gave in. But now I put minimum stuff in my purse these days. When we were younger, we throw everything with the kitchen sink in your purse, but I don't do that anymore. Just have my wallet, my day planner, my phone, and in the back I have some tissues and some acetaminophen and some very important hand sanitizer. In these days and times, I use that on my carts at the grocery stores if they don't have the wipes. So, yeah, that's a beautiful purse. I absolutely love that. And so that was a fun thing to do. I spent the last of my car money. I'm expecting some car mats and anything else? The car mats and a sunshade for my windshield for when it starts getting warm. Actually, I went in the car yesterday and it was pretty warm. And it was 60 degrees yesterday. So that all should be here by tomorrow, I hope. And then my car will be complete. I got kind of tired of the mats I did have in there. They're starting to deteriorate a little bit, especially the one on the driver's side. So I decided to go ahead and get some black and red mats. And I think that'll look really pretty in that car. So that'll be it. And then my car is complete. And I am a happy girl. Very, very happy. So that is that as far as all that is concerned. So let's see. I redid the porch. I'm sure you all saw my video the other day. I tried to put out a little glass with some fake flowers, which is really very pretty. But they fell over because it was windy yesterday. So I don't think I ever showed you that. Let me go get it. So I had put these out on the little table. They're fake flowers, but they're so pretty, don't you think? And I just got this glass to put them in. It's so pretty. And I woke up yesterday to these all over the porch because it was pretty windy yesterday. And now I'm afraid to put them out again because I don't want them to break. I don't want the glass to break. So that's a pretty inexpensive way to put something pretty, on your porch. If it breaks, it's sad, but it's not a big deal. You spent what, $5 on that whole ensemble. So yeah, I really was sad when I saw that, but at least nothing, they didn't break. Basically, it just fell over on the table and the flowers were on the ground, so that wasn't such a big deal. So, yeah, I'll make a video of my new makeup area. I kind of spread it out a little bit more because it was looking pretty crazy. I went through my palettes one more time. I decluttered a while back and I just really, really analyzed all of my palettes and decided, this I don't use anymore. This I've had for 3 years and I don't use anymore. So I basically just got rid of all the palettes that were old, that were kind of falling apart. So now I have a whole lot less, and I have two that are fairly new that really aren't good for my skin, and I will probably be sending those out to a friend who enjoys makeup. And yeah, because things don't always work out when you get them, right? Nude colors, I thought they would look okay. They looked okay on my eyes, but nothing really spectacular. So I've got some lighter eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to send out to a friend. Um, that'll be a good thing. And I'm thirsty. Give me a moment. All right. Winnie's coat is matte free. I am excited about that. Apparently, the coconut worked. I have been putting coconut in the back of her fur where all those mats were. Voila, it worked. And her coat looks so much better. She looks a lot shinier. So thank you, Web, for giving me that idea of getting coconut oil. I had to stop using it on my face because I got a pimple. And that usually means you shouldn't use a product if you start breaking out from it. So I decided not to use the coconut oil on my face anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing this week, and just chilling basically. None of my friends have been doing karaoke streams this week. But I did a couple of my own sing streams last week, and I did one live, and I did a couple of pre-recorded sessions, and I may just do that again. We'll see. We shall see. So I hope y'all had a good week. It was a good week here. I worked on Sunday. I've been taking the Osteo Biflex, which has glucosamine, chondroitin in it. It makes a difference. I know I've taken it before, but it's not inexpensive, and I can only get it on Amazon. It's about $14, and I think I ordered maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I ordered a bottle of it, and it really, I was not in pain on Sunday, believe it or not. So they really work. You need to take two a day, and they really help your joints to feel better if you're in constant pain like I am with arthritis or fibromyalgia. I highly recommend this. A friend of mine, one of my subscribers said, take this Osteo Biflex product and it really works. And it does, it really works. I can attest to that very, very much. So that's a good thing. And let's see, as you know, I keep up with the government news every single day on the web with Stephen Gardner and It's Jimmy. And, I had just kind of resolved the fact that the government's just, they're not going to send out any more stimulus checks. Everybody's been saying that. But, the thing with the inflation is so bad right now. So bad with the food and the gas, and Americans have been screaming about getting help, and the government has pretty much ignored us. I mean, they've helped in other ways. We do get the extra SNAP benefits every month, which really helps. You get your usual amount on the 1st of April, and then usually around the 15th, they send you an additional. I've been getting an additional $95 on the 15th, which really helps because today's only the 15th and I was down to $65 from 250 just because food has gotten so expensive. And when you want to eat healthy to lose weight, it is not inexpensive because fruit cups, fresh veggies, that stuff has really gone up as well as meat. So it's been a godsend. I looked at my account today and I was like, another 95, and I'm like, thank God. You know, can you imagine if you have a family and they didn't announce until yesterday that they were going to extend the extra SNAP benefits, and people were so worried, these poor families that have 3 or 4 kids, if they had cut off that extra SNAP benefit for people, it would have been disastrous, and especially for people on Social Security who only make so much money every month. And of course, they don't make enough to pay their bills, to get their medications, to get groceries. And it's really, really hard on our Social Security beneficiary people. Very difficult. Disability, it only pays $70.94 a month, right? So finally, they made an announcement yesterday. They are going to extend the emergency pandemic for another 3 months, which means we will get our extra SNAP benefits. And that's godsend for a lot of people. A lot of people. So I was glad to hear that. And now, once again, believe it or not, they're starting to talk about possibly another stimulus check. Now, initially, they were talking about sending out gas cards to people who own vehicles so that it would help with the high gas prices. They were talking about sending possibly $300 a month. And Nancy Pelosi, believe it or not, said, I think it would be better to send out regular checks to people so that they can spend it on what they need to spend it on, right? Because not only food is high, gas is high, everything's high. I've gone onto Amazon and things that were pretty inexpensive last year have really increased in price, which I was surprised. I really was. So it's just across the board that everything is going up. So possibly, I don't get my hopes up anymore because the last time that, a bunch of senators were recommending $2,000 check along with $2,000 every month, I was so convinced we were going to get it and we didn't. So, and you can blame Joe Manchin for that. Joe Manchin has been a thorn in the Democrat side for a year now. He's like the one person. They have to have 51 votes for everything, all right? And if one senator decides that no, this isn't going to work and I'm not going to vote for it, it doesn't go through. So Joe Manchin has not been a very popular man, even in the White House. They are not happy with him. They do not want to talk to him. And we shall see what happens. I don't know. I just think it's very unfair that one senator can actually derail a a bill that would have helped millions of Americans. It boggles my mind. Ugh. Anyway, we shall see what happens there. Alrighty, guys, this is my Friday vlog. I hope everybody had a good week. I hope you're ready for a nice Easter weekend. I wanted to start going to church, but then I got switched to Sundays. The church I want to join, I think they're still doing online services anyway, so I'm gonna watch them on Sunday when I get home and see that if I can eventually start going to church, but there aren't any that have evening services that I know of around here. And the one church that I really want to go to is the one that only has like a 10 a.m. service. So we shall see. Maybe eventually they can get somebody else on Sundays to do prep. I don't know. But I hope so, because I would like to be part of a community. I've been here for 3 years, no friends whatsoever, just pretty isolated in here. All the people at work, they're teenagers, young people, not really people I would, become close friends with. So, we'll see what the future holds. Everybody have a good weekend. Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. And I love you all. And see you next time. Bye.